What does the International Criminal Court arrest warrant for Vladimir Putin mean in reality? International Criminal Court warrants for Putin and his children's commissioner are not recognized by Russia, but send signal to officials. Why, Mr. Putin is a wanted man? The power-crazed Russian president. Putin invades. The power-crazed Russian president. The unthinkable fact of a major war in Europe. Russia launched a brutal assault on Ukraine. Russia is committing atrocity crimes in Ukraine. Oh my God, how can it be in the 21st century in Europe? Great war. Russia and Ukraine. Wait, my friends. It's a mistake. This video is not about Ukraine. This video is NATO, United States bombing Belgrade. Bombing Belgrade in the heart of Europe.
Today, we and our 18 NATO allies agreed to do what we said we would do, what we must do to restore the peace.
Does this look like peace, order, justice? No, we made a decision and go on. Let's bomb Belgrade.
I was suggesting we bomb Belgrade. I was suggesting that we send American pilots in and blow up all the bridges on the Drina.
My fellow citizens, at this hour, American and coalition forces are in the early stages of military operations to disarm Iraq, to free its people, and to defend the world from grave danger.
Do you remember that story? Colin Powell with white powder in United Nations? And that was totally fake. Lies through and through. And no criminal, of course. For some reason, International Criminal Court is not interested in that business.
Good afternoon, everybody. Today, I authorize the Armed Forces of the United States to begin a limited military action in Libya in support of an international effort to protect Libyan civilians. That action has now begun.
We came, we saw, he died.
Iraq War. Estimated losses over 1 million people, both military and civilians. Over than 1 million. What proofs? What permissions? What orders? Nothing. Just a decision to make money, I believe.
In the 4 years since the inspectors left, intelligence reports show that Saddam Hussein has worked to rebuild his chemical and biological weapons stock, his missile delivery capability, and his nuclear program. He has also given aid, comfort, and sanctuary to terrorists, including al-Qaeda members. It is clear, however, that if left unchecked, Saddam Hussein will continue to increase his capacity to...
Pure lies through and through.
I apologize for the fact that the intelligence we received was wrong. I can also apologize, by the way, for some of the mistakes in planning.
I apologize. Just I apologize. Not a jail, not a court, not a prosecution. Just I apologize. Please, explain to me how it really works. Only big boys are privileged and allowed to do stuff like that. And by the way, what did Ukraine do in these times?
So we spent a lot of time talking about NATO. First, I do want to remind people that Ukraine and the NATO alliance have built a strong partnership. Ukraine is the only non-NATO nation supporting every NATO mission.
Correct. Ukrainian officials supported all the NATO operations in Iraq, in Afghanistan, all over the world, with all these losses, both military and civilian people. And by the way, when International Criminal Court had a questions to Trump, to American President Trump, Trump targets ICC with sanctions after court opens war crimes investigation. So all the countries, all the world have to listen to the International Criminal Court, but not the United States. The United States follow only one rule: might is right.
Madame Saint-Ange, I have a question for you. You've said you don't want Belarusian and Russian athletes at the Olympics. Sorry, I just asked you a question of the minister. She's the minister of
That is the Minister of Sport of Canada.
I'm asking, she doesn't want Russian or Belarusian athletes to participate in international Olympics or sporting events. But did you feel the same way after the U.S. invaded Iraq? How about Afghanistan? How about Canadian troops after we bombed? How about Canadian athletes after we bombed Libya or Afghanistan? Excuse me. Why won't you answer the question? It's a really simple question. Minister Saint-Ange, it's a really simple question. Why? How about Israeli athletes? Israel has a 50-year occupation, of Palestinian lands, an apartheid state. How about banning Israeli athletes? No, excuse me. Why can't you answer the question? Why won't you answer the question? Why won't you call for banning?
Great questions for the minister. The Western politicians like sanctions very much. They use it here and there, but they don't feel any guilt for themselves. And the last thing I want to show you today, that is a map from the spatial site, travel risk map. You can see that Ukraine classified as highly risked region, extremely risked region for traveling. That was correct for a long time. But right now, while the fightings, while the special military operation, while the war continue in Ukraine, just look at it. It's not so risky as Afghanistan, as Syria, Iraq, Libya. Countries suffered from Western aggression, from Western invasion. Think about it. Why Russian special military operation destroys Ukraine much less than West damaged and destroyed Middle East and Central Asia countries. Thank you for watching. My name is Pavel Ivanov. I'm blogger from Moscow, Russia. Over than 800,000 people follow my main YouTube channel, and I always criticize Putin's inner Russian politics. But at the same time, I hate lies, double standards, and hypocrisy. Hypocrisy in mainstream media all over the world. And any reasonable person in the 21st century, of course, should call to world without wars and without lies. So I am open for your comments and questions and suggestions. Please subscribe and love the truth as I do. See you later. Bye.